Hi everyone, I'm Jennifer with Family Adventures Overlanding, and for today's Base Camp Basics, we're going to show you how to make jasmine rice. For this recipe, Chef Sasquatch gives it 2 acorns on the Squirrel-o-meter. So for our ingredients today, we're just going to need 2. We're just going to need jasmine rice and some water. So for the first thing we're going to do today is you want to start your Skottle on medium heat. Oh, that's where he escaped off to. Chef Sasquatch, silly guy. Alright, so since he's hanging out with him, let's go ahead and get back to making our dish. We're going to go ahead and we're going to start the Skottle on medium heat again. And for the jasmine rice, this particular jasmine rice I should say, I don't know if different brands may call for different water amounts. We're only going to be making 1 cup of jasmine rice. So for this particular brand, it says 1 cup and a half a cup of water. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to get that started here on the Skottle. What we want to do is bring that to a boil. Remember, we started on medium heat. We're going to go ahead and crank this up to high heat so we can go ahead and get this boiling. So go ahead and cover it up so it'll boil faster. Once it's boiling, we'll talk about adding the jasmine rice. Alright, so we have some steam coming off, so I'm assuming the water's boiling. We'll go ahead and we'll take a look. And we do. We have a nice boil going. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to add our rice. As I said earlier, we're making 1 cup of jasmine rice, which is actually going to make 4 servings of rice. So go ahead and get your, it's alright if some spills over, get your 1 cup on there, stir it around. One of the important differences with jasmine rice versus like a 5-minute rice, the 5-minute rice you shut the burner completely off. The jasmine rice, you're actually going to leave it on low. So go ahead and at this point, turn your burner down on low, as low as you can go. And we're going to have some boiling still going on. We're going to cover it up. Now normally when you make this at home on your stovetop, you'd cover it up and you'd leave it alone. The difference is that with the Skottle and it not being deep like your normal stock pot or saucepan, is with this, it may cook all the water off, and if that happens, you're going to burn your rice. So the jasmine rice, you need to go ahead and you actually need to check on it probably about every 3, 4, maybe 5 minutes, depending on how much water is left on it. So that's what we're going to do. It's more of a little bit of a babysitting process with the jasmine rice. So we'll go ahead and we'll let this cook for a few minutes and we'll come back and we'll check on it again and go from there. Alright, it's been about 5 minutes now, so let's go ahead and we'll do our first check. Because normally at home, jasmine rice on your stovetop in a stock pot would take about 15-20 minutes. We've only had 5 minutes here. Most of our water is gone, but I can tell you, you can't see it, but I can tell you by stirring it, it's still hard. No problem. We're going to go ahead, we're going to add water. Now don't go, but it's not boiling. No worries. Go ahead and turn your burner up. We're about on medium right now. Reason why you're not going to need to go on high is you see how fast? The Skottle's already hot. It's preheated. This is on medium. Look how fast it already started boiling. So once we have a nice boil going like that again, we're going to bring it right back down on low. So go ahead and turn your Skottle as low as you can again. Do 1 more stir. We'll check on it again 4 or 5 minutes. Some of it's starting to stick, but not worry. It's not burning. It's just sticking a little bit. I can tell the rice has gotten softer by just stirring it. Now at this point you might go, should I add more water? Is it done? Well, scoot some up there and we'll try it. It's done. So 10, 12 minutes maybe. Then you're looking at it and you're like, but Jen, I might have a little water left down here because of the last time that I added it. That's fine. Go ahead, shut your Skottle off. I don't have any extra water, but if you have extra water, go ahead and just push your rice up off to the side like this. And any water that you may have left down here, well, see, I got a little coming down. Once it gets down there, just wipe it up and your rice is all done. And that is how you would make jasmine rice.